There are many different ways we as human beings communicate with one another. It's talking, writing, our emotions, gestures, body language, sign language, listening, and even silence. When we talk, we use words, and words can take us to the highest heights or bring us down to the lowest lows emotionally. They can wound our self esteem for life or give us unshakable confidence in our abilities because words are powerful. They can be informative, comforting, angry, and a myriad of other things. Our emotions, such as laughing or crying, show people how we feel inside. They convey our happiness or sadness or fears and anxieties. Therefore, they can communicate some very private things about ourselves, don't they? Gestures, such as hand signs and facial expressions, are forms of nonverbal communication. We use hand signs such as waving hello or goodbye, a single finger on the lips with a pout, one or two thumbs up. And let us not forget our infamous road rage hand signal, which I will not demonstrate here. We use facial expressions such as raising of the eyebrows, rolling of the eyes, a shocked look with a wide open mouth. Although these are nonverbal, we understand what each of these gestures mean, and other cultures will have other gestures as well. Body language, such as sweating during uncomfortable conversation, shaking of the leg, wringing of the hands, these all communicate nervousness. And many times they're subconscious because we don't even know we're doing them. Sign language uses both hand signs and facial expressions to communicate together. And I'm always so amazed at how much can be conveyed through sign language without the spoken word. Listening is another form of communication. When used appropriately, it communicates respect and care for the other person and what they have to say. When you're talking to other people, you should always practice active listening. This is about giving the other person your full, undivided attention and not allowing distractions to get in the way of your conversation. You may even try repeating one or two words the other person has said to demonstrate that you heard what they said. People can feel it when you're not actively listening to them. There's also something called the pregnant pause. This fits in with silent communication. It's a communication tool that speakers use whereby they insert a pause within a statement or at the end of a statement. Purpose of it is to allow a moment for the people they're speaking to digest what they just said. And for the speaker, this creates impact. Silent communication is a very powerful form of communication. Although it's nonverbal, it can speak volumes to someone. For example, just sitting silently alongside someone who has lost a loved one, or maybe they're going through a terrible divorce, is enough to say, I care. It communicates sympathy or empathy, and it can help the other person not to feel alone in their situation. Let's face it, we don't always know what to say during those times, and there may not be anything you can say to fix, alleviate, or change the person's circumstances. However, it is during those times that just your mere presence does the talking for you. You see, communication is not just about speaking, it's about making meaningful connections with other people. And in order to make strong, lasting, or productive connections with other people, You need to understand the many ways that we as human beings communicate with one another. If you overlook the many facets of communication in a conversation, you may miss the entire essence of that conversation. And that can lead to confusion, misunderstandings, giving out wrong information, or even create bad feelings. Thank you for viewing this video today. And if you enjoyed the video, please click the like icon below. And I also invite you to click the subscribe button in order to view more of my videos on the topics of leadership, team management, and many other issues. Thank you again.